All right. I think that should do us. Slightly late. I mean, I say slightly, only by about a minute. Trying to sort out a new playlist for the stream. Music's maybe a touch loud. Haven't done it yet. I was getting a bunch of OneDrive sync issues, so maybe have it ready for next stream. But anyways, today, for anyone watching this in the future as a VOD, or for indeed anyone who has already joined, today we're going to be building a deck, not only for the Duel Triangle event, but also for the Ranked ladder, specifically built to counter TENPAI. And that deck is going to be Scareclaw. So here is the here's the regular ranked list that I've been playing. You'll see here, very straightforward, Scareclaw blind second. Now, it counters TENPAI for a number of reasons. Number one, of course, you as a blind second deck mean that the 50% of the time that you win the coin toss, you're going to be forcing your opposing TENPAI player to go first, right? So that by itself is pretty huge. So 50% of the time, you're already ahead. The other 50% of the time, whenever you lose the coin toss to TENPAI, you're going to be playing something very specific to help counter their deck. And that's going to be a combination of Scareclaw Defanging as well as Scareclaw Tryhard. Now, why does that counter TENPAI? Scareclaw Tryhard, first and foremost, changes all of your opponent's monsters to defense and is unaffected by the activated effects of defense position monsters, meaning he is effectively stopping your opponent's TENPAI monsters from using any of their effects. At least their battle phase effects, which without those, they're pretty much useless. Plus, it's not exactly possible for them to just go Koi Belt or Moonlight or anything like that to get rid of him, thanks to the fact that he's unaffected by defense position monsters. Now, the weakness of that strategy in particular is that it dies to board breakers, right? So we're playing a counter to board breakers, and that is Scareclaw Defanging. Scareclaw Defanging prevents the targeting of and destruction of your Scareclaw Link monsters. So Defanging is going to keep your Tryhard safe from Dark Hole, from Raigeki, from Lightning Storm. They, at the very least, need to have two separate pieces of removal if they want to get rid of Tryhard. So it just makes their life much more difficult in terms of trying to get around your board. Is it impossible for them to beat you? No, of course not. It's still TENPAI. It's still a deck filled with crazy board breakers. But 50% of the time, we're forced them to go first. And the other 50%, we have dedicated answers, as well as the Kashtira cards as well, putting additional pressure, removing key resources from their extra deck. Kashtira Unicorn being able to snag Trident Dragion, or even their Transcendent Dragion, which they only runs one of, is fucking huge. So, lots of counters to TENPAI in the ranked list. What about the link list? Link list is very similar. We changed around our board breaker list, and we're going much more aggressively. We're just going full Dark Hole, full board breakers, triple Arrival, double Defanging, really leaning hard into that blind second spirit, as well as running additional copies of Defanging to make our turn one play even more consistent, because we have less things to worry about, and because indeed the cash cards are banned. We don't need to worry too much about having the Kashtira cards in our main deck, because we're going against a much smaller variety of decks. You know, this event is just TENPAI the event, so we're building our deck specifically to counter them. In all of our matchups, we're still playing second Scareclaw, so get fucked, right? That's pretty much the strat, so that's what we're going to be doing. By the way, let me know if there are any audio, visual, or indeed lifestyle issues that you can see on screen. I might, as we're... Why am I going to Dorum? I might, as we're playing, change up the playlist to maybe something a little rockier, but we'll see. Oh, the synchro percentage has indeed fallen. You'll see we've already gotten quite a number of wins with this deck. The way this event works as well, for those of us again watching who haven't fully completed this event yet, you get more points for playing in the event that has less players. So right now, the link side has way less players, therefore you get way more points for winning. It's not a ton more, it's like 40 extra points or something like that. But points are points, bitch. I'm gonna take every single point I can get my grubby little hands on. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Our lighting is... I was kind of thinking we maybe wouldn't need the additional lighting just because of the quality of our camera. And while that's kind of true, I think I might end up turning the lights on anyways. Ooh. Calarium. Yeah, Scareclaw is going to be sick. I know, and again, I don't know how many people who's watching now just watched the whole intro bit where I described the deck and the synergy. But yes, we have a plan, and Scareclaw is the way. I'm going to turn some lights on. I really thought that the camera would be fine without the lights. It's just a little bit too dark for me. What did I do with my lights? What the hell? Oh, there it is. I hung it up on the back of my monitor. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Ah, fuck. Oh no, I'm so stupid. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I've been spending the last like 15 minutes trying to sort out a fucking playlist for the stream for music. I have a whole bunch of like Dokkan Battle, Duel Links, Fire Emblem music, all of that in a big playlist I wanted to have on stream. But I was just getting OneDrive sync issues the whole time, and it ended up stopping me from doing that. So I'll probably get that working at some point during the stream. Keep getting distracted from the Everdex. Matt, Scareclaw's gonna be the way. You know what I mean? Scareclaw is gonna be the way. I think Scareclaw is gonna be awesome. I mean, I've been playing it, and I've been having a really good time. We've had like maybe like 60, 65-ish% win rate on the rank ladder. We've been having more success in the event. Sparking Zero stream, when I can get the game to stop crashing. No, I will play a Sparking Zero stream. I'm gonna be honest. Part of the reason I haven't done a Sparking Zero stream, and this is 100% cards on the table, I'm bad at the game. I may do like a learning to fight stream, but like I am bad at Sparking Zero. It's a ton of fun though. It is a fucking blast. But like I kind of lose my temper a little bit at it, because sometimes like you think things work a certain way and then they don't, and then you go back to the training mode and it works the way you thought it did, and it turns out you're just bad. So I haven't done a Sparking Zero stream literally just because I'm bad at the game. But I will try doing one very soon. After TENPAI come out, or Old Vanadium deck. Hell yeah, Tryhard's so good. Scareclaw, well, that's the whole point of this deck. Yes, Avatar. So the whole point of this deck is that going second, we're able to just totally cook any opponent. Right, so just a brief recap of everything I talked about at the start of the stream, because I did go through this in quite a lot of detail. I say detail. So, number one, we're going second, which means 50% of the time, TENPAI gets fucked, because they're forced to go first. The other 50% of the time, we play Tryhard and Fanging, which means that we not only switch all their monsters to defense, we also are protected from targeting and destruction, which means we are immune to most board breakers. That's the plan. So let's fucking do this. But do you think a fucking Sigmoid is going to fucking help you in this matchup? Are you insane? Are you well in the head? Get fucked. Get that weak shit out of here. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, you can have that weak shit. That's fine. Ugh, get some extra light on. Hell yeah. So you're immune to all card effects, right? Yeah. So that means this upper back row is a form of interruption. Otherwise he wouldn't have protected it, for sure. So let's start with our acro. So we start with acro just because we have a second one in hand, and we can get that free special if we need it. Yeah, this is definitely a thing. Right, I'm just gonna put another Scarnium on board. It's kind of important you track your zones. You want to make sure that the zone under your extra monster zone is free and available, so that you can summon a monster underneath your Lightheart, if and or when it ends up getting summoned. So that is... It's not a ton of like zone management, but don't fuck yourself over by clogging up the zone under your extra monster zone. Alright, we're gonna go Lightheart. Didn't like that delay. I think that was just his connection, though. I think that was just bad connection. Okay, that's the imperm. That's fine. I kind of knew that that was imperm because he protected it off the counter trap. So we knew that it was interruption, and I can't really think of any other interruption that MENACE would like to play in this event. So that's fine. We're still kind of okay here, though. Because I'm going to go for Belown from hand. I really would have liked the... Really would have liked the field spell. What if you... Oh, reframing. Right. Reframing has a graveyard effect, which is masking any potential interruption he might have. I don't think he has anything, but he technically could. Okay. I think the Imperm stops us from getting lethal this turn, but I don't think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna matter, if I'm being honest. Alright, we're gonna go Tryhard. Tryhard's gonna bring back Acro specifically. We need Acro to get over this Sigma. So we go for Acro. Then we can go... We can either go... I'm gonna go Rykard, actually. Yeah. Yeah, Rykard's a no-brainer here, right? Yeah, Rykard is absolutely a no-brainer. We're going to get less damage as a result of this play. Don't get me wrong, and I know that. But I think the extra search and such is going to be really good. So I think in terms of long game value, the Rykard's the right play. Because we're not going to finish this turn no matter what. So let's not pretend that we are. Oh, we could just go Twin Saw. Damn, we could absolutely just go Twin Saw. I could also go Defanging to pop the field spell. They only have 2 cards left to play. I think Twin Saw is the way. I think Twin Saw is absolutely the way. How does this counter TENPAI? Well, that's... the only card that it doesn't counter is Droplet, but the way in which it counters TENPAI is... this, Defanging. Defanging protects us from targeting and destruction from card effects, which means that we're immune to 99% of board breakers. The only one that gets us is Droplet. Everything else we're immune to. Or at the very least, they have to have a way to remove back row and a way to remove monsters. They can't just do it all in one card, which is kind of the vibe we're going for here. So we're big enough to get over Sigma. So fuck this guy. We only get 1 attack, but that's okay. Lethal wasn't our objective here. We would have been hard-pressed to go for lethal anyways. We got Twin Saw, Imperm, and then a Raigeki for the follow-up turn. We're so fucking good. We're so fine. Yes, the Arrival in Graveyard also helps to counter destruction effects. So, like, you have several layers of protection that protect you from board breakers, and then just the existence of Tryhard is, like, enough to stop their main deck plays. Oh, my camera's tracking me. I need to be careful of my hand gestures. I'm accidentally triggering my camera. Alright, perfect. Okay, he goes Reamheart. Since you have your Dragon Link deck up and running, I think I'll try Scareclaw. Yeah, Scareclaw's sick, man. I've always loved Scareclaw. I've been making videos on Scareclaw forever now. You search for a Menadium card. I am going to Imperm this. I don't think there's anything he can grab that would, like, stop him. You dream that Goku Black appeared in your time. Well, it wouldn't be a time for very much longer after that happened. I haven't really got much into the rank side of it. I've been playing around just mainly in the story mode and stuff, just to practice fighting in the game. Because it is a lot of fun and I want to be good at it, but I'm just not. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm just bad at the game. Just like him, he's bad at this game. Unfortunately for him, this is not Sparking Zero. This is Master Duel. Get fucked, idiot. Love it. 130 points. Konami, you've robbed me of 10 points because all of the things are closer than they were. How dare. I will not forget this betrayal. Okay, we're losing the coin toss. We're going second. Okay, that's fine. And that's the thing about this deck as well, is that with a coin toss, you're very rarely really at a disadvantage. The only one that you... So 99% of decks are going to force you to go second, right? Which is good, because we're playing a blind second deck. We want to go and play blind second, which is good. The only matchup that's ever going to force you to go first is TENPAI. And as we've already discussed, we specifically have outs to TENPAI. So I'm honestly I'm not overly worried about it. I think we're in a really good spot. Okay, well, that's awkward. Right, we're toggle off, and Imperm's being used on our turn on Lancia. That's it. There's no amount of Imperm that's going to help us in this matchup here. So we're hands off. I've started the new Dragon Ball series yet? No, I haven't, actually. I haven't really done it yet. I was a Scareclaw deck. We're, well, we just started. We only played one duel, and we won. So that's good so far, I guess. Scareclaw and Sword probably the best decks, new returning players. Yeah, I was actually going to do a top 5 decks for new players video a while ago that I ended up scrapping. And Scareclaw was at the top of my list, for sure. Scareclaw is really good. Cheap, effective, easy to use. Love it. Got all the cards of Dragon Link deck to rank duels. Got 3 wins to rank. Yep. Dragon Link's pretty sick too. We did a Dragon Link stream like what, a week ago or something like that. Dragon Link TENPAI is gonna be a blast. I really want to play that. I have it built. I don't know why I haven't been playing it. It looks really cool. I think I might get in the Master first and then start playing it. I've been thinking about just sort of like going back in the... It's been a while since I've been playing in the Master rank, purely because I don't give a shit about ranked. But I may get in the Master this season just to fuck around. Because, like, I'm close, and I'd rather not do the whole, like, rank up journey again later in the month. Because, like I said, I really don't give a shit. Dragite makes my life a little bit more awkward. For sure. So if we drop basically any board breaker here, we can force the Dragite, which would be nice. Because I don't necessarily want to... I mean, I guess I could just like, if I draw like Regeki or whatever, I could just fucking Imperm on Dragite. And then like Regeki, Dark Hole, Lightning Storm. What? Oh, well, not Lightning Storm, because it's summoning in defense. But, you know what I mean, right? Oh, that's a lot of draws, man. I'm still gonna let it go, though. I'm still gonna let it go. It's a lot of draws. Yeah. Yeah. TENPAI is a lot of fun. Like, I'm trying to counter TENPAI, but that's not to say that I don't like TENPAI. I really love playing it. I'm a huge TENPAI fan. For sure. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not sure why, but whenever I'm going online in the rank ladder, a lot of like TENPAI players are making very basic mistake. I'm gonna assume it's just people learning how to play. But if anyone like wants to know how to play TENPAI, I just made a video on it. It's pretty handy. D-Link, TENPAI. Yeah, I want to play around with that. There's a couple of different ways of doing D-Link TENPAI. And again, it depends on whether or not you want to go first or second, right? You can sort of look at it as a way of building a Dragon Link deck that's okay going second. Or you can look at it as a TENPAI deck that's okay going first. So it kind of depends on whether or not you want to choose to go first or second. The fact that he didn't set up Dragite is such a fucking relief to me. Like, Dragite is absolutely the card you want to set up. Like, that was this was not the play. This was not the play at all. Yeah, so we're going to be playing in the Duel Triangle, and we're also going to be playing in Ranked, because it's good in both. It's really good in both. So we're going to normal the aggro. We have Straddle for targeting protection, so if he has Imperm or whatever, we Gucci. It just lost the Dynamorphia. That Dynamorphia is... Oh, is Dynamorphia legal in the fusion? Yo, actually, I legitimately did not actually even think about TENPAI in this event. Ooh, you're going for Mr. Croco off the rip. Are you? Straddle. I don't think so, sir. Is that once per turn? Once per turn. Okay. I mean, that's the joy of Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Like, yeah, there's always something more to learn. Always, always, always. If you come back to Yu-Gi-Oh! After taking a break away from it, and you still know everything, then the game's not in a healthy spot. The game needs to change up a little bit. Alright, special the Astra. Again, I'm just making sure I have names on board here. So that if he does, like, remove something, that I still have combo potential. Let's see. Okay, let's go Lightheart here. Lightheart activate. He still has a Gwamir banished. Let's remember that. He has Gwamir. He might use it now. Oh, that sucks. That does suck. That sucks a lot, actually. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. We're still in this. All right. Into Tryhard. Okay, Gwamir is officially in defense position, which means I'm much less worried about Gwamir, which is nice. So it being in defense means that it's basically not going to be getting rid of our Tryhard, which is awesome. Unless this card here is targeting. In which case, fuck me, I guess. Okay, let's go Tryhard's effect. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to bring back Astra because we have enough attack points to swing over all of his monsters. So I'm not worried about needing to get extra attack points. So multiple attacks is going to be much more useful. If you activate Gwamir, I am immune. You could do it, but, you know. Called by... Ah, that sucks. I was going to use that to get defanging. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think he's going to have, like, a... I don't know, like, how he gets rid of Tryhard, if I'm being honest. I'm going to the battle phase. I'll put the pause on this Gwamir here. Put the fucking pause on him. Get out of here. Alright, not perfect. But, all things considered, solid. Solid. Let the mirror survive going first to 300 life points. Yeah, that's happened more than once, where you just kind of like, you've nowhere to go, right? The game just is going on for the sake of going on. That has happened to me a few times playing TENPAI. It's a tough thing to get out of, especially in the mirror match. The mirror match is brutal if, like, it goes past turn 4. Because it's just like, no one has anything left. It makes you tempted to play like a third Fadra sometimes. Because Fadra is your best friend in that particular sort of like grind game. But all you need to do is find ways of looping Fadra. And then, generally speaking, you're fine. Let me see how our file upload for our playlist is going. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking to myself, I'm like, how does this clown deal with our Tryhard? He can't deal with it with any of his monsters. Yeah, like, it's big. Like, Tryhard is huge in this event. So good. And even then, because of the ubiquity of TENPAI in the rank ladder, even there, it's really, really good too. But this guy has, like, he needs to have some sort of back row to out me, because he can't do it with his monsters. And I don't know what kind of back row Ace Barrier plays that gets rid of a Tryhard. So, I don't know, man. Ball's in your court, buddy. A rogue kaiju would be fucking hilarious. And you know what? It wouldn't even necessarily be out of place, because Ace Barrier can play the trap card Ace Barrier, which basically searches your deck for any level 5 or higher water monster. So that would unironically... this, for example, he could search Ace Barrier right now. He didn't. So what you could do is, if you're playing Ace Barrier, the trap card, you can search it, discard it off of, say, a revealer, off of whatever, and then you can banish it from the graveyard, mill a Kaiju, then add a Kaiju to hand. He does grab Ace Barrier. Is he going to use it defensively? Or is he just... He's just using it defensively. Okay, that's fine. He's just using it. He actually did kind of have me panic for a second. Oh, the Kaijus are banned? Are they? Oh, I didn't know they were. I didn't even look. Fair enough. Generate SP Little Knight. Glossy. Nice! Glossy Little Knight. It's pretty sick. I've got a glossy one too. Yeah. Well, if you hit TENPAI, try this. This one you get to beat TENPAI, and you're not a degenerate. So, you know? Thumbs up. Enfiz, okay. He does have the Ace Barrier trap card. We do need to be cautious of that. Okay. This is fine. So we're gonna go try hard. Targeting the acro. Ain't no way. Okay. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna get Lancia! Shit. Man, this sucks! Okay. Right. Special Light Right card in defense. This will basically be our, like, one and only activation this turn, though. So Ryo sucks, but it's not the end of the world. This should be fine. This should be fine. Damn, Ghost Ogre is big. I didn't even think about Ghost Ogre. But that's a fantastic shot, actually. Ghost Ogre does kind of hurt. Again, if we had a Rival Engrave, he would have been fine, but he negated our searches, so sucks to suck, right? It just do be like that. I will discard a card to prevent that. I'll drop the acro. Let's search for... We could search for Defanging if we wanted to. Yeah, I think Defanging is a good shot here. I will draw a card as well. Oh, we even draw a Rival? Nice. Do you pop any card or just monsters? Just any card, okay. Okay, so we're gonna summon Astra. Oh, he doesn't have enough cards in his hand to discard. Oh, that's big. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Now we go Defanging. So Defanging also has a second effect, where you can banish a Link monster from your graveyard to target a card your opponent controls and destroy it. So we clear the back row, clear out that Ace Barrier. We know what that card is. That's a fucking annoying card. Oh, okay, now we're in business. Yes, sir. Okay, nice. We got the try hard on deck. Awesome. We can activate you again. I will have to discard a card, though. If I activate this, I bring back... I mean, this just activates Monster Reborn. This is Monster Reborn and a search. So this is just better value anyway. So if I use Tryhard, we do have to drop a card. But I think it's totally worth it. So we're going to bring back Astra. Yeah, that's fine. By the way, can anyone tell me if this is actually a ruling that I'm unsure of? If I were to use a monster like Scareclaw to destroy Lancia, the Ancestral Dragon of Ice Mountain, will its graveyard effect activate? I don't think it will, but I could be wrong, and I am terrified about finding out. I do not want to fuck around and or find out. Oh. Alright, try hard. I will discard a card. Thank you very much. Discarding our rival, bringing back the Astra.